So well. I'm going to do this video. It's all about the lock, your PE lock and your PE locker. This goes for both the boys and the girls sides. What you're going to do is when you buy a brand new lock, you're going to open up your lock, take it out. There's going to be a little card inside. You're going to need to give this to a PE teacher over orientation, or not orientation, but the first couple of days of school. They're going to ask for your locker serial or your lock serial number, the combination and everything when they assign you a locker. So make sure you keep this card, don't lose it. It also says your combination. After you get your brand new lock, you need to take it out of the box and make sure you write your name on the bottom, your full last name and your first initial, and then you're going to put a piece of tape over it. Don't worry about it if you don't have a Sharpie or tape. You can bring it to a PE teacher and we can take care of it for you, but you really need to make sure you get that on there, because what happens is if your lock goes missing in the locker room, every teacher has a designated spot that they put it. So in the boys' locker room here, we put it on a rail based upon your last name. Well, if you don't have your name on the bottom of your lock, it makes it a lot harder to find. So make sure you have it on there or get help from a PE teacher. What you're going to do after you get your new lock and you have your name written on it, if you don't know how to open a lock, it's really simple, really easy. So your combination is here. The first number is listed, the second number is listed, and the third number is listed. So what you do to unlock your lock is you got to turn it to the right. I turn it 5 or 6 times. That's going to clear your lock. It's now fresh and it can start from wherever you want it to. So the first number is 12. So you got to turn your lock to the right, which is clockwise, to 12. My second number on this lock is 22. So now I'm going to turn it to the left to 22, but you got to go past and all the way around to 22 again. So you have to skip the number and then go back to it. So I've gone right and now I've gone left. Well, now I have to go right again, and my last number is 16. And this time you just go straight to 16 and your lock will unlock. If you mess up, it's no big deal. All you have to do is turn it to the right 5 or 6 times and that clears it. So I'm going to go real fast this time. So I'm going to turn my lock to 12. I'm going to go to 22, past 22, back around, and then I'm going to go to 16 again, and my lock will unlock. After you've unlocked your lock and we've given you a locker, what you're going to do is every day you get dressed, you take your lock off, you take your PE clothes out, you change out of your school clothes into your PE clothes, you put it in there, you shut your locker before you leave. You need to make sure it's locked. But here's a lot of the problems that people get into. When they open up their locker, they take this off, they put it on the bench, or they put it on a locker near them, and then it goes missing. So whenever you open your locker, you need to hang it either from your locker or put it back on just like this. So when you shut it, it's not going to let you shut because it's not right. It's telling you something's not right. So you hang it on your locker. Worst case scenario, you put it right inside your locker. Never put it down on the ground. Never put it on a different locker that does not belong to you. You change before you leave every single day. You lock that locker, you check it, and make sure everything is secured before you leave. If you don't do that, somebody's going to go through your locker. Someone's going to mess it up. Most importantly, if you ever have a question about your locker or a lock, you need to go see a PE teacher. There's plenty of teachers on the boys' side, and there's plenty of teachers on the girls' side. If you can't find a PE teacher on your side, make sure you go talk to a PE teacher, whether it's your teacher in class or someone else if you have an issue with the locker. Don't just leave the locker room, and never, ever, ever leave your locker unattended. Got it? If you have questions, feel free to ask.